All right, so do you
We're
guys?
slackers, so sometimes we forget to do the titles.
So you all right? Now this is the okay. So we had our buddy on last week. Now the name of one of his tag teams. The first one is Working Class Heroes. The second one is Mötley Tüe, but it's spelled out like Mötley Crüe, but the 2 is T-U with the umlauts.
Oh, yeah, with the umlaut, yeah.
Umlauts.
Umlauts.
Yeah.
Umlauts.
So it's T-U, like an abbreviation for Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
But you put the umlauts on the U, and it doesn't make it. It makes it 2 or something.
Yeah.
I don't. Fucking,
well, that resonates that you go with the longer vowel in that. That's what that whole umlaut is for.
so it'd be 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So Germans. So I had it stuck in my head because there's 2 things. Okay, there was Mötley Crüe.
Yeah.
Is one thing, and then also there was, I don't know if we'll have time to find it on YouTube, but there was one of those like if you go on YouTube, you look up like wrestling promo fails.
Okay.
And you might know this one. Jumpin' Jack Farmer. He was
Sounds familiar.
He was a guy that was fighting or wrestling on like one of these independent circuits, like you're probably like an NWA or something along those lines, or Tennessee,
Like old school ECW before they went big.
Well, even before that, this was like WWF was like this national thing, but then you had a like your
like AWA or something like that.
Oh,
American
that's
Wrestling Association, whatever that was.
all those
That's
under, you know what I mean, like all them underneath, like
Yeah.
prior to WCW even.
Right.
Because that's what, WCW, NWA became WCW or something like that. So, anyways, I had from this guy Jumpin' Jack Farmer from his promo because it's one of the worst promos, and because the interviewer, the Mean Gene guy, it's not Mean Gene, but it's another dude. He's like, Jumpin' Jack, what are you gonna do when you have your face? What do or was it? It was like Jumpin' Jack, Mötley Crüe really did give you a good work in there. Yup, sure did, and it's just like. He's so off on delivering the promo. Get in the ring with me, Mötley Crüe. Like, that's all I thought, because we're talking wrestling, we talk promos. All I was thinking of was the Jumpin' Jack Farmer, Jim Farmer or whatever, failed promo.
Right.
So this is all in my head right now. Crüe.
That sounds like a recipe for hilarity.
It can be. It can be. So this first cut, this is me introing Ryan.
Okay.
With his tag team. Okay, and obviously I get it wrong.
Yeah.
And you'll hear he says the right time. So yeah, go ahead, latest cut. So we'll make this formal, ladies and gentlemen. On the line with us right now is Ryan Vox, three-time tag champ with Mötley Tüe and the Working Class Heroes. He just were you wrestling or performing this past Saturday with AXW, or were you just working it?
Yeah. We had a 6-man match. My brother in Mötley Tüe is hurt right now.
Now he said the right way.
In.
Okay, he says Mötley Tüe 5 more times after this. Okay, this is the first part of the hour. All right, and he says it 5 more times scattered throughout this hour and 7 interview that we did with him.
Right.
So now we get to one of the outros. Okay, well this is the outro, right? So he's remember he said it 5 times. The right way. Okay, now here's my fucking genius in closing out the interview. Ready? 3-time tag team champ with Mötley Tüe and the Working Class Heroes. You could see, is it Working Class or Mötley Tüe this weekend?
This weekend is Mötley Tüe.
2, sorry.
Yams.
No, I had to sneak that. 2, sorry. I did it twice in one breath. I say after hearing it the proper way 5 fucking times. I just, Mötley Tüe. So now this was the second outro. Now this was, we were talking about his event, which is what he was on helping to promote. It was Rampage Pro Wrestling down in Delaware. Okay. He had done the American X Wrestling in Reading already prior. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the big thing was this Rampage Pro Wrestling. So including Yams, the working man from the Working Class Heroes. They're going to be down at American Wrestling in Delaware. Rampage, I'm sorry. Rampage Wrestling down in Delaware.
He sounds so dumb. He said, Rampage.
Yeah, well, that's
like,
dude. What
God
the
damn
fuck?
it.
Well, that's just like Ryan's style too. It was just like, no. You know, it's like,
yeah. It sounds like you were lucky you were not in the same room with this guy.
Well, I mean, we were all buddies. You know what I mean? Like but it's just like I'm like just trying to sit there and like I want to do a
You're
good.
just like, no.
No, it's
Rampage wrestling.
Rampage wrestling. What are you doing? What are you doing? So
It's like, get your shit together, PJ.
It's-
Get it all together, all in a pile. Just get your shit together.
Put it in a backpack.
Yeah.
Take it to the store. I don't care.
I went
Get
to
your shit
school for this shit. Can you believe that?
And I'm the amateur.
So am I.
I went to school for this shit.